contest. Featuring the visiting Eagles of number 18 Northwestern-St. Paul and your hosts, the third-ranked Trinity Tigers. We will go through starting lineups for both teams, starting with the visitors. Outside hitter number 2, Abby Glancher. The libero number 3, Marilyn Schroeder. Setter number 4, Hannah Gadiant. Outside hitter number 7, Gabrielle Straw. Middle blocker number 10, Caitlin Bruce. Defensive specialist number 17, Ashley Heinrichs. And middle blocker number 18, Kiara Brown. And now the starting lineup for your Tigers. Outside hitter number 3, Annie Rose Leggett. Libero number 5, Nadia Kern. Setter number 6, Marissa Amarino. Middle blocker number 8, Emily Ellis. Right side hitter number 9, Sarah Flynn. Outside hitter number 11, Avery Toggle. And middle blocker number 20, Emma Funk. Let's play.
Fans, and welcome back to CalGuard Gym for the Trinity University National Invitational. We are just about set to watch the third-ranked Trinity Tigers host the Northwestern Eagles. I'm Brian Janselson, and I'm joined by 2019 Trinity Volleyball alum Jade Schoenberger. Jade, the Tigers came out earlier today and defeated Cal Lutheran in 3 sets. What stood out to you about their victory?
Yeah, if you did not tune into that game, the Tigers did a great job with siding out. They really minimized the runs of their opponent, which helped them maintain the momentum throughout the match, and I think inevitably led to their success beating that team in 3 sets. Another thing that I would love to know is if you did not keep up with the actual video or the stats, the Tigers consistently led in pretty much every single category throughout those 3 sets, whether that be in digs or aces or hitting percentage. And again, that really helped them pull out those 3 wins.
Yeah, it was a great one to watch, and we should have a great one for you tonight. The third-ranked Tigers against the number 18 Eagles of Northwestern. Northwestern in St. Paul, Minnesota. So we are excited for this top 20 matchup here at Trinity in San Antonio, Texas.
UNW is going to kick off set 1 with serve. And you may or may not have noticed, but number 1, Schwitterts, I think is how you pronounce her name, but she actually subbed in before the match even began, showing up right before this match. That was Leggett with a deep cross corner swing. She'll get that kill and go back to serve.
Yeah, Jade, and you note that Sydney Schwitters is in this match, and quite a big moment for this team. As you mentioned, she arrived literally seconds before this match began, as we see how this point turns out.
Camarino setting Tuggle on the outside. Nice shot, she'll score. Tigers now leading 2-1.
And Schwitters, who has already earned Setter of the Week in the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference this year twice, and is the leading setter for the Eagles.
Short serve there by Leggett. She's going to dig that ball. Ball out to Tuggle, a nice off speed, she'll score.
And a nice point there for the Tigers, but Schwitters, who is a valuable part of this team, was unable to be at their earlier match against Chapman as she had a grad school interview, and she was able to made her initial flight, then missed her connecting flight at Houston because of a mask protest and some maintenance issues, but she was able to arrive just in time for this match against the third-ranked Tigers. So very valuable part of the team, and they are happy to have her back.
Yep, she's jumping in there with confidence. You saw her on that last play, hustle down that ball. UNW unable to get that ball over the net, so Trinity received that point, and you still have Leggett back to serve. Nice aggressive float by Leggett. Outside swing is out. No touch on the block, and that's going to be a point for Trinity. That swing from Glanzer on the outside.
And Glanzer earlier today, who did play in the match against Chapman, led the way with 27 kills. So filling up the score sheet for the Eagles, missing it just out on that one.
That pass from Glanzer, she's going to get that ball back. Tuggle with a dig, Leggett hustling the ball down. We're going to see a free ball here from Kern for UNW. Running their middle. Leggett with a touch on that ball, but putting it back over. Double block there, Ellis and Tuggle. I believe that was Pruitt on a slide, but the Tigers were right there with a strong press to block that ball. And that's going to be your first timeout in set 1 called by UNW. Tuning back in from that first time out here in set 1. Tigers currently leading 6-1. Leggett with the serve. Nice deep serve there. Leggett with the dig. Pushing this ball out to Tuggle on the outside. A block. And that's going to be a side out for UNW. That was Brown running onto the court. And Pruitt back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Setting the right side, Flynn, she'll score. And a quick side out for the Tigers. You're gonna see Nadia Kern back to serve for Emily Ellis. Funk entering the game.
And Jade, you mentioned this earlier in the day, but Flynn there coming from the right side with the left-handed swing, just so hard to stop for the opponent.
Absolutely, definitely something you want to recognize early and adjust to. But when you're off just by a foot there, a left-handed hitter can definitely take advantage of the game. We got Hardy entering the game for UNW. Pass by Leggett. Setting Tuggle here in the middle, a smart shot. 3 UNW players getting a hand on it, but that ball not going over. It's going to be a point for the Tigers and a double substitution with Acevedo coming in. Back row serving, she'll have hands, and Willemie coming in on the right side. Float serve there to Schroyer. Aggressive swing there out of the middle. But I believe that was Glanzer. She'll go back to serve. Low float pass by Tuggle. Dump by Acevedo. And a really smart play there by, I believe that was Schwitzer's. She actually saw that dump from Acevedo and threw that ball right back over on one. Let's see with the replay there to the deep corner, the defensive position for right back, being that no one was there. Swing from Funk is out, but the down ref is going to call UNW in the net, so that's going to be a point for the Tigers. Give Tuggle back to serve. Deep serve there, passed by Straub. Acevedo getting that ball up. Kern setting Willoughby on the right side. Schroyer with a dig. Block attempt there by Leggett and Funk. But that point's going to go to UNW. You have Schroyer back to serve. Leggett with the pass. Pushing that ball to Funk in the middle. A nice connection between setter and middle. Funk will score and she'll go back to serve. Kern stepping off and Ellis entering the game.
And we saw Funk get a kill like that early in the first match of the day and then not return a whole lot. We'll see if she's more featured in tonight's match.
Hardy with a smart play there on the right side. Was blocked on her initial swing. Going up for what looked to be a short tip, but then saw Willoughby charging in and push that to the front right on Trinity's side. Hardy is now back to serve. Leggett with the pass. Willoughby with a tip. Kern with a dig. Leggett with an aggressive swing. Straub trying to pull that ball out of the net, but that's going to be a point for the Tigers. And a double substitution with Amarino coming in back row. Serving, she'll have hands, and Flynn coming in on the right side. And that was 17 Heinrichs entering for UNW. Deep float, Heinrichs to pass. Off the block, Kern with a dig. Back row swing by Tuggle is in. Point for Tigers.
And a red hot start for Tuggle. 4 kills and 5 swings. And Trinity as a team running out of the gates with a .538 hitting percentage.
Pass by Schroyer, hustled down by Glanzer there. Free ball for the Tigers, we'll see how they use it. Ellis on the slide, she'll score. That ball dropping between Schroyer and Glanzer in the back row. And you have Amarino back to serve.
Just incredible confidence that the Tigers are hitting with right now.
Pass by Heinrichs. Free ball again for the Tigers. Smart shot pushing that one deep. Leggett coming in hot though with that swing. And again, the Tigers will take care of that free ball. UNW calling a timeout. Trinity currently leading 14-7. All right, we are coming out of the timeout. Again, Trinity currently leading 14-7. You have Amarino back to serve. Deep float there. Pass by Heinrichs. Dig by Tuggle. Leggett on the outside, swinging with Glanzer on the dig. She'll get that ball back. Outside swing by Straub. Ellis with the tip. block from Ellison Flynn there. Kern with a nice hustle, keeping that ball alive. Another block by Flynn and Ellis. Another aggressive tip by Straub on the outside. Tuggle out of the back row. Straub with an outside swing. Miss hit on that swing. Be a point for the Tigers out of the timeout, but a great rally from both sides.
And for the Tigers, a great job being able to adjust even when their swings are not connecting, as they have been so far tonight, just scrambling and making anything happen to get that 15th point of the night.
Deep float, pass by Heinrichs, I believe. That was Glanzer out of the back row. She'll score, and that'll be a point for UNW. Straub back to serve. Low float, pass by Tuggle. Amarino saving that ball out of the net. She's gonna run Leggett on the outside with an off speed. She'll score. And a quick side out for the Tigers. Leggett back to serve. Swing out of the middle is blocked by Ellis. Back row swing by Leggett. Schroyer with the dig. UNW unable to put that ball back over. You have Leggett back to serve again. Short serve by Leggett is a little too short. That's going to be a point for UNW. Who's back to serve, and I believe that was Brown that re-entered the game. Kern with the dig. Back row swing by Leggett. Pass by Kern, setting Flynn on the right side. Flynn blocked there by Glanzer. And I believe that was Brown also on the block there in the middle.
And a nice job by the Eagles adjusting. We did mention Flynn's ability to come from the right side with the left-handed swing and being so dominant, but the Eagles have stopped her twice on just that one possession. So some adjustments made already.
Absolutely. Flynn has a pretty nasty cut shot, being that she's a lefty, so a nice adjustment by them stepping in a foot. You have Nadia Kern back to serve. Serving for Ellis this set. Nice aggressive float by Kern. This ball going to Glanzer on the outside, but Flynn being right there with Funk. It's going to be a block for the Tigers. And again, you're going to see Nadia Kern back to serve.
So Flynn saying, you'll block my swings, I'll block yours.
Yes, absolutely. Schroyer with the pass. Off the block, Tuggle with the dig. Running Funk in the middle. But a nice dig there by Straub. Glanzer gonna get this ball on the outside off the block, Leggett. And the Funk with another great swing. Tip off the block, smart play there by Glanzer. It's gonna be a point for UNW.
And on that possession, you could really see why the Eagles missed Schwitter this afternoon. 2 times winning the Setter of the Week award, 12 times in her career for the senior, and had 68 assists in just 2 matches last week.
Trinity setters consistently running their middles even when they're off the net. You saw that nice connection there between Amarino and Funk. Tooling off the block, and you're gonna have Acevedo back to serve with that double substitution. Willemie front right. Swing by Hardy will score.
And speaking of UMAC awards, Hardy herself just was named Offensive Player of the Week, hit .378 in the last 2 matches with 17 kills.
Double there being called on UNW. Tuggle back to serve. Deep float is a little too deep. Point for UNW. Schroyer back to serve. Pass by Kern. Tigers getting that ball back over. Tuggle with the dig. Pushing that ball out to Leggett on the outside. Off the block. Tigers will win that point.
And great to see Leggett rewarded for her hustle, somehow saving the play, and then just a few hits later gets the kill.
Yeah, if you've been following the Tigers this whole season, they're a very scrappy team, not letting any ball fall without a hustle, and you definitely saw it there. Blocked by Willoughby. Glazer in the back row. Glazer swinging into the net. That's going to be a point for the Tigers. Gia Funk back there serving. Pass by Straub. Hardy swinging into the net. Ref saying no touch on that block. It's going to be a point for the Tigers. Gia Funk back to serve. Game point for the Tigers. Pass by Schroyer. Hardy on the right side. Smart tip to the deep corner. She'll score. And that's Hardy back to serve.
Trinity looking to keep their streak alive today of holding opponents under 20 points in a set.
An interesting lack of call there. Was almost certain that Pruis was going to get called for kind of holding that ball there off the net. But nonetheless, UNW at that point. Hardy back to serve. Leggett with the pass. Leggett getting that ball back. Tip. And UNW being scrappy to put that ball over. But that ball fell out. Trinity's going to take set 1, 25-16.
welcome back to Tiger Network. The Trinity Tigers winning set number 1, 25-16 over Northwestern. And you can see there on your screen, hitting .424 as a team. And as Jade pointed out in the break, 17 assists, meaning out of 25 points, 17 of them were kills. So some confident swinging from the Tigers early on.
Absolutely. It looks like both teams are running the same lineup here in set 2. We will see if UNW can change things up and come to a quick start here with a quick side out. Leggett's going to kick off set 2 serving.
And UNW hoping to reverse their fortunes. They won set 1 earlier before losing the next 2 of the next 3, forcing a 5th set, which they ultimately prevailed in. This time, losing set 1, they'll hope to win these next few.
Sure enough, UNW got the first point of set 2.
And that was kill number 5 by Glancer, who had 27 earlier today. So not totally on pace for that again, but we'll see if she can get going for the Eagles.
Brown going to score in the middle there for UNW.
And this is a Northwestern team that has won 8 consecutive matches after opening the season with a loss to 12th-ranked Wisconsin-Eau Claire. They've rattled off 8 straight victories, including against 24th-ranked Bethel.
Ellis scoring in the middle with a tip. It's going to be Tigers' first point. Kern back to serve. Funk entering the game. Again, that's Nadia Kern serving for Emily Ellis. Pass by Straub. Outside swings blocked by Flynn and Funk. Another swing and another block there on the outside. Off the block, Nadia Kern with a great dig. Pushing that ball out to Tuggle. Schroyer there to dig it. Funk going up. Blocked in the middle there by Brown, and UNW will score.
One of the few times early on this season we've seen Ellis or Funk who have been there in the middle to try to get that kill on the first swing. One of the first time we've seen them denied, so a good job by the Eagles there.
That serves in the net. Quick side out for the Tigers. That's going to push them into a double substitution with Acevedo and Wilhelmy subbing in. Acevedo's going back there to serve. She'll have hands, and Wilhelmy will be entering on the right side. Right side swing by Hardy stuffed.
And Tuggle fired up after that one.
Acevedo with the dig. Kern running, Tuggle on the outside. She'll swing into the net, bouncing that ball off of Funk's head. You're going to see Glancer back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Ball going out to Tuggle, off speed. Catches Hardy on the way down. Tigers will score.
And just a little unfair on that one after so much power coming from the Tigers on these kills. Tuggle switching it up, pulling the off speed on them.
You're going to see Tuggle back to serve. Short with the pass. No block, touch. It's going to make for 4 contacts by UNW. Thus Trinity's point. Tuggle back to serve. Deep float, pass by Schroyer. Right side tip by Hardy. He's off the block. Tying up this set at 5-5. You're going to see Schroyer serving for Brown this set. Pass by Kern. Set to Willoughby. It's a nice dig by Glanzer there. Nice attempt to save that ball by Straub there, but into the antenna. You're going to see Funk back to serve. Ellis entering the game. Deep float. Swings out. Point Tigers. Straub there catching the gap in the block. She'll score. Pass by Leggett. Tight pass. Acevedo saving that ball out of the net. A nice save, but the hitter's not quite there. That point going to UNW. You have Hardy back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Swing by Ellis. Tight ball, Leggett swinging. That ball's in the net. UNW taking the lead. Pass by Tuggle. Ellis in the middle. Great connection there. Tigers will win that ball. Tying it up at 8-8. Amarino and Flynn entering the game. Heinrichs also entering the game, but on the UNW side. Playing back row for Hardy. Deep float, Heinrichs would pass, putting that ball out to Straub on the outside. Middle swings out, point for the Tigers.
A lot of back and forth action here in set number 2, unlike what we saw Trinity run away with it in the first set. We'll see if either team can grab control of this set midway through.
Straub with a nice tip there, but the block being smart and picking that ball up, and Leggett returning the favor with pretty much the exact same play. It's going to be a point for the Tigers, and again, you have Amarino back to serve.
And after 7 kills in set number 1 for Leggett, that's her first in this second set. So the Eagles had quieted her a little bit.
Serve into the net. It's going to be a point for UNW. Straub back to serve.
Leggett, though, already matching the amount of kills she had earlier today. She had 8 kills in 24 attempts and has 8 kills on just 13 tonight, so a lot more efficient, at least as we've gotten started.
Nice dig there by Schroyer. Kern putting that one over on her dig. 2 off the block. Glanzer's going to score. Deep float by Straub. This ball going out to Leggett. Leggett with the tool. It's going to be a point for the Tigers. Schroyer with the pass. This ball going to Pelzel in the middle. Pass by Leggett. Kicking that ball out to Tuggle. Tigers consistently this season have been doing a really good job of setting that ball quick all the way to the outside from the opposite side of the net, making it really challenging for the opposing team to get that middle blocker all the way out there. Really helping their outsides be successful with those one-on-ones. And you've seen Leggett and Tuggle definitely take advantage of those throughout this season. You have Kern back to serve. Current score 13-11.
Yeah, you're right, Jade. No surprise that Tuggle and Leggett have led the Tigers in kills, alternating between matches between the two of them.
Tuggle with a smart play, throwing that ball over. Double on UNW. Kern back to serve.
And we'll see with Kern behind the service line if Trinity can get a little separation. Already 3 consecutive points. The first time in a while that they have gotten some room, and Coach Beth Wilmuth sensing that for Northwestern. So she takes a timeout, and we'll be right back on Tiger Network.
Coming out of the timeout, Tigers currently leading 14-11. Nadia Kern back to serve. Low float. Off the block, Lanzer's going to score in the middle.
The Eagles looking for a touch on the block. And just at first glance, they may have a point.
Yeah, with that replay, it looks like it may have touched Tuggle's right hand, but the ref's not seeing that.
Yeah, I think absolutely did, but they don't have this replay. Schroeder still making her case. And now some more help.
Refs are going to stick with their call and give that point to Trinity, not seeing the touch on the block themselves.
And really a big momentum swing would have pulled them to within 2, but now Trinity ever so slightly expanding that lead and expanding it even more. So after a big back and forth affair, Tigers trying to pull away in set 2.
Yep, that's some tough luck for UNW there. Kern back to serve. Pass by Heinrichs. Blocked by Tuggle and Funk. Ball's tight, and Flynn's going to be there. A lot of UNW players hustling down that ball, but that's going to be a point for the Tigers. And that's going to be UNW calling another timeout. Trinity currently leading 17-11. Coming out of that timeout called by UNW, you have Nadia Kern back to serve for the Tigers. Low float off the tape. It's going to be passed by Glanzer. She'll get that ball back on the outside, dug by Amarino. Tuggle with a high swing. Schroyer putting that ball out to Glanzer, and she's going to attempt to tip that deep corner. But a little too strong of a tip there as that ball went out. Kern back to serve. Aggressive serve by Kern. Catches Schroyer. It's going to be an ace for Kern. Pass by Heinrichs. Glanzer coming into the middle to swing. She's going to catch on Marino. Set up for UNW. And you have Hardy entering the game.
And that kill by Glanzer, snapping an 8-0 run for the Tigers. So usually in this season, we've just seen the Tigers, before we know it, just look up and go on some sort of run to expand their lead, and a massive kill there.
Yeah, Funk coming out strong with that swing in the middle. Double substitution here. Acevedo going in back row. She'll have hands. Willoughby coming in on the right side. And the Trinity fans were excited about that last swing. You have Schroyer with the pass. Glanzer trying to tip off the block there, but missing those hands. She'll tip out, and Acevedo will go back to serve again. Low float, pass by Straub. That ball going to Hardy on the right side, blocked. UNW doing a good job of pulling that ball out of the net and getting it back over. Tigers again with a scramble. And they will get that point.
And that has to be the greatest save I've seen here at Trinity. What a spectacular play by the Tigers there.
You know, they came into this season #1 for a reason. They're not letting balls drop without at least attempting to get a hand on it, and it really pays off for them in the long run. Acevedo with a short serve. This ball going to Willoughby on the right side. She'll tip off the tape. Acevedo back to serve.
And everything going the Tigers' way this set. Ever since this set was tied 11-11, the Tigers on a 12-1 run that has featured some incredible plays.
Pass by Schroyer. Hardy getting the ball on the right side, but she's blocked. Putting the Tigers at game point.
And a curious dig on that one. We're on the opposite end of the court, but it did look like that one might have been going out.
Pass by Glanzer. She got that ball back off the tape. She'll score. Excuse me, not off the tape, but off the block. And Acevedo getting a hand on it. Glanzer will score, and she'll go back to serve.
And you have to wonder if fatigue is a factor for Glanzer. She does lead the team with 8 kills, but on 28 swings, and that's after 62 swings earlier today. So got to imagine that is grueling.
Tuggle with a smart off-speed shot there. Burn setting Willoughby off the block. Pass by Kern. Acevedo saving that out of the net. Willoughby with a tip. She'll score, and that'll be set to 25-14.
Welcome back to Tiger Network. Tigers up 2-0. And before we get into set 3, I'd like to tell you briefly about the 1869 challenge that you've been seeing on your screens for the past several airings on Tiger Network. So for 1,869 minutes, we're uniting as one Trinity to strengthen the resources that make our university a special place for students. Some of us are giving to scholarships and emergency funds, while others are supporting student groups or athletics. Regardless of your passion or the size of your gift, your support makes these 1,869 minutes count. Every donor helps unlock more funds to students. Consider supporting Tigers on every step of their journey and visit gotu.us/challenge. And as we are now ready for set 3, heard some Let's Go Tiger chants from the student section. Great to see students back in the stands. Of course, no fans at all in the spring 2021 season. Just a special energy that they bring back to this place, so we are happy to have them back. Would love to have y'all join us tomorrow as the Tigers scramble towards that one. Got 2 matches tomorrow for the Tigers, so coming out at 1 and 7 p.m.
Starting off set 3, that first point's going to go to UNW. Both teams running a pretty similar lineup, but you will see Sammy Lynn in the libero jersey for the Tigers. That being the only visible change thus far. Pass by Lynn. Amarino to Ellis. That'll score. Tigers tying it up at 1-1.
And for the Eagles, the start of this set number 3 so important. You saw them fight neck and neck with the Tigers in set number 2, tied at 11 before the Tigers went on a 14-3 run, and really a lot of momentum earned in that one. And so the Eagles, if they're going to have any shot of upsetting the Tigers, they're going to have to start well in this set number 3.
Free ball here for the Tigers, running Ellis in the middle. Schroyer with the dig, going out to Hardy on the right side. Tigers getting that point, and you can see Flynn giggling about stumbling in the middle of that play. Oops, excuse me, the Tigers did not get that point. Ellis off the block. Tip out of the middle. I believe that was UNW underneath the net there. Yep.
We'll take a quick break here on Tiger Network and hope that everything turns out okay right here.
As you saw there, Ellis is going to come off, and Thornton's going to enter the game for her with that rolled ankle. I believe before they called that medical timeout, the down ref did call 18 underneath the net, so the Tigers should get that point. Julie Jenkins asking for a score check. And an ace for Sammy Lynn.
And Sammy Lynn doing it again in match number 1 earlier today. Had not played in sets 1 or 2, then came in set 3, got 2 aces real quickly. We've got a disagreement about the score still. Coach Julie Jenkins talking about it.
Discussion there about the score, but the score will stand, and Lynn was back to serve. Amarino with the dig. Lynn pushing this ball out to Flynn. Dig by Glanzer in the back row. Straub off the tape, or excuse me, off the block. She'll score, and you'll have Schroyer back to serve.
And that's a clear area of improvement needed for the Eagles if they're going to come back in this one. They're hitting just 0.54 as a team. Even in their loss against Wisconsin-Eau Claire, they hit 116 as a team, so half of that right now. Really struggling to get the ball on the other side of the net. You see again Lynn digging that swing.
Nice hustle there by Amarino, and a nice save by Tuggle. Tuggle's going to get that ball again. Schroyer with the dig. Back row swing off the tape, or excuse me, again, off the block, not off the tape. UNW will score. And that was Glanzer out of the back row.
But even on that one, you see how hard the Eagles are having to work for every single point. Will they be able to keep that energy to pull off this comeback? We'll have to see.
Tuggle with an aggressive swing, and Schroyer with a great dig. Funk with block. Great hustle there by UNW. Funk with a tip. Dig by Amarino. Lynn putting this ball up for Leggett in the back row with an off speed. This ball will go to Hardy on the right side. Lynn with the dig. Funk putting up a ball for Tuggle. Schroyer with a great dig. Off the block. Lynn with the dig. Leggett out of the back row. Blocked by Funk. Double there called on Schroyer. Great rally by both sides. Both teams doing a great job of hustling every single ball down. But again, that point's going to go to Trinity, putting them into a double substitution here. Acevedo going in back row. She'll have hands, and Willoughby coming in on the right side.
And we're at the point where the Eagles just have to have everything go perfectly for them to come back. You can't have those types of errors, especially on the long rallies. Got to get those points when you can.
Outside swing is out.
Looks like they're calling a touch.
Call a touch on the block. Hardy back to serve. Nice pass by Lynn. And a save. by Lynn. Ball going out to Tuggle on the outside. Aggressive swing, but it's out. UNW with a little bit of a run here. Julie Jenkins going to call a timeout. UNW currently leading 7-4. Coming out of the timeout again, UNW leading 7-4. You have Hardy back to serve. Deep serve there, pass by Lynn. Ball going out to Tuggle on the outside. Dug by Leggett, that ball's over. Straub with the dig. She'll get that ball back on the outside with a tip. Acevedo's there. Lynn putting this ball up to Leggett in the back row, and she'll score. Nice layout there by Straub, but not being able to get a hand on that ball. Putting Tuggle back to serve for the Tigers.
And it looks like Straub is trying to pick up some of the slack from Glancer, who we mentioned has a combined 92 swings on the day. And Straub has 25 today, but just 3 kills. So not connecting incredibly well in this match.
Free ball here for the Tigers. Funk with a slide off the block, she'll score. Tigers now down by 1. Heinrichs the pass. Leggett with the dig, back to Tuggle in the back row with an off speed. She'll score. Tying things up at 7-7. Deep float, pass by Glanzer. Out of the middle, I think that was Straub. Coming in for a 2. She'll score and go back to serve. Standing float, pass by Leggett. She'll get that ball back. Glanzer on the outside, dug by Leggett. Reverse to Wilhelmy. Glanzer with that block. And UNW will get the point. Pass by Leggett. Funk out of the middle, she'll score. And she'll go back to serve. Low float, pass by Heinrichs. Funk gonna push this ball out to Wilhelmy. Dug by Heinrichs. Glanzer on the outside. Funk with a great dig. Leggett with an aggressive swing, and that'll be a point for the Tigers, tying things up at 9-9. Love to see defensive plays from those middles. Now some good range by Funk. Heinrichs pass, going out to Glanzer on the outside. Dug by Acevedo. Pushing this ball to Wilhelmy. Smart shot with an off speed. Off the block. Wilhelmy gets that ball back, and she will score with that single block. Coaching staff for the Tigers really excited about that swing from Wilhelmy. Trinity now taking the lead. You have Funk back to serve. Schroyer with the pass. Glanzer with an off-speed. Leggett, the dig. Tuggle out of the back row with an off-speed. Heinrichs with the dig. Off the block. I believe that was Pelza in the middle.
And Jade, I think we may be on double watch. Leggett with 12 kills, 9 digs. Tuggle with 7 kills, 11 digs.
Thorn out of the middle. Glanzer with a really aggressive cut shot there, but that ball flew out. It's going to be a point for the Tigers in double substitution here. Amarino going back row. She'll have hands. Flynn coming in on the right side. Amarino with a nice low float pass by Heinrichs. Free ball here for the Tigers. Thorn in the middle. Nice dig by Heinrichs. Glanzer trying to save that ball. Swinging out, and that's going to be a point for the Tigers. You have Amarino back to serve. Short serve. Pass by Schroyer. Ball going to Glanzer on the outside. Catching the split in that block. She'll score. Hardy entering the game. UNW with serve. Down 1.
And this is the point in set 2 when the Tigers went on their 14-3 run. So we'll see if they can pull something similar off and close this match down.
Great coverage there by the Tigers. Leggett's second swing there being in the net. It's going to be a point for UNW, and they'll tie things up at 12-12. Lynn with a great pass. Amarino throwing that ball over, and a similar play that occurred earlier. Opposing team throwing the ball back over on 1 to that right back position. UNW will score, and they'll take the lead, 13-12.
Yeah, and in case you were wondering why we spent so much time talking about Schwitters and her making it to the game just in time, she has all 24 assists for the Eagles, and she's done that a couple of times, saving the dump attempt.
Absolutely. That being said, a great swing from Leggett there. She'll go back to serve. Game tied up at 13-13. Low float. It's going to be an ace for Leggett.
Ace number 6 on the day for Leggett, had 4 earlier today. Trinity trying to pull off consecutive sweeps, defeating Cal Lutheran earlier today in 3 sets, now up 2-0.
That short serve passed by Glanzer, and they gave her the ball right back in the middle. With 1 block, she took advantage of it, and she'll go back to serve. Off the tape, Thorn with the pass. Back row off speed from Leggett. Double from Schroyer.
And an example there of the Tigers not necessarily getting the swing they were hoping for, but it's still working out.
Lynn back to serve. Pass by Straub. Hardy on the right side with the tip scores. Schroyer back to serve.
And Hardy, who we mentioned was the offensive player of the week for the conference, had been quiet. That's her first kill in set number 3.
Funk with another great swing. Taking that point. Acevedo coming in back row. She'll have hands. Wilhelmy coming into the game on the right side. Tigers now leading by 1. Low float by Acevedo, pass by Straub. Lynn with a great dig. Tigers hustling that ball down. That point going to UNW. Hardy back to serve.
So through this point, UNW doing a lot better job of hanging with the Tigers, not letting them go on an extended run.
Tuggle out of the middle, she'll score. Heinrichs entering the game back row for Hardy. Tuggle back to serve. Deep float, pass by Schroyer. Straub in the middle. Attempted a smart play there. To tip it front left. But that ball fell into the tape, and that's going to be a point for the Tigers. Tigers now leading by 2, and you have Tuggle back to serve. Pass by Heinrichs. This ball going to Glazer in the back row. Swings out, point Tigers. UNW taking a timeout. Trinity currently leading 19-16. Coming out of the timeout, again, Trinity leading 19-16. You have Tuggle back to serve. Pass by Heinrichs. Off the tape. Leggett picking that ball up. Wilhelmy on the right side with a nice swing. Glazer out of the back row. Swings out. Point Tigers. Trinity being the first to 20 points. You may have heard it on our mics, maybe not. But when the teams were closer to 15 points, Julie Jenkins was saying first to 15. Tigers taking these games 5 points at a time, making sure to be the first to 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. Right side swing by Wilhelmy's out.
The Trinity coaching staff believing that was in. We'll get a good look at it right here. And it looks like that was just out.
I think assistant coach Brad there may have been arguing that there was someone in the net, being that there was some movement of the top tape.
As you mentioned, that definitely could see the net moving a little bit. I think the officiating has been fair in that a couple of teams have benefited from some missed calls, so not truly lopsided in either way, but there have been what we think are some missed calls, but impossible to get everything right.
Julie Jenkins taking advantage of this brief timeout to argue the calls. Up ref calling both floor captains over to discuss the play.
Obviously a big moment in this match. Trinity up by 3, already up 2-0. So they're trying to close things off while the Eagles are trying to come back, force a set number 4. So you can tell why both teams want this point desperately. Tigers trying to rebound from their loss in Thousand Oaks to Claremont with their second consecutive victory. The Eagles trying to get their 9th consecutive win as we get some more replays of what they're discussing. Thankful for the great crew we have in the booth, getting us some great replays and great angles of all the plays tonight.
Tigers arguing that last play and being successful.
They didn't even need us to tell them what the point was. They just needed to listen to the crowd. That'll let you know what's going on.
UNW coach looking to accept that call. Tuggle with the deep float. Schroyer with the pass. This ball going out. Swing on the outside, dug by Lynn, excuse me. Willemy off the block. Schroyer putting this ball out to Straub on the outside, dug by Leggett. She'll get the ball back. Dug by Schroyer. Straub on the outside. Dug by Acevedo. They're going to call the Tigers in the net, and that's going to be a point for UNW.
But you did see that dig from Leggett there, clinching her 3rd double-double of the season. She has 13 kills and 11 digs. Avery Tuggle just 2 kills away from a double-double herself. We'll see if she can get that.
Pass by Lynn. Funk in the middle will score. Great connection there in the middle with Funk this set. Excuse me, great connections with Funk in the middle for this set. Schroyer with the pass, this ball going out to Glanzer on the outside. Back row swing for Tuggle. Glanzer again on the outside is blocked. She'll get the ball back again. Smart play tipping it. Funk putting the ball out to Leggett. Glanzer with an aggressive swing and she'll score. Pass by Tuggle, running Willemy in the middle with an off-speed. She'll score. Amarino and Flynn entering the game. Schroyer hustling that ball down. They're putting it too tight on the net for someone to save it. It's going to put Tigers at game point. Amarino back to serve. Pass by Schroyer. Glanzer in the middle. Touched by Tuggle. So UNW will get that point. Hardy entering the game. Tigers still at game point. Looking for a quick side out here.
And Schwitters player who arrived just seconds before the match. Can she keep it alive for the Eagles?
Free ball here. Tigers being called on double. UNW now at 20. We'll see if they can string together 4 points. Julie Jenkins going to call a timeout. Tigers currently leading 24-20.
And if you missed that story at the beginning of the match, Sydney Schwitters, the senior setter for the Northwestern Eagles, missing the earlier match of the day when the Eagles were just barely able to escape with a 3-2 victory over Chapman. Schwitters was not in that match because she had a grad school interview that she absolutely could not miss. However, she was able to make her initial flight, and then as it looked like she would arrive with plenty of time for tonight's match, she missed her connecting flight in Houston due to a mask protest along with some maintenance issues on the plane. So that delayed her. They asked Trinity if they could delay the start of this game by just about 10 or 15 minutes, and she was able to make it literally seconds before the match got underway. Jade and I were both shocked that she did not warm up at all, but she jumped right into the game, and you can see with her 30 assists has been very valuable to the Eagles.
Yeah, we literally mean she stepped right onto the court, running in from outside. She was not on the initial lineup that was submitted, but instead subbed in point 1 of set 1. Coming out of this timeout. Again, the Tigers are game point, but UNW has a serve. We'll see if UNW can string together some points or if Trinity will have a quick side out to wrap up set 3.
This is the first time the Tigers have allowed 20 points in a set on the day.
Pass by Lynn. Ball going out to Flynn on the right side. She'll score. And sure enough, that'll be set 3. Tigers taking it 25-20. Tigers took all 3 sets this match. And you'll see that great replay of Flynn's last swing.
Yeah, just a phenomenal match by the Tigers as you hear some more Let's Go Tigers chants from the student section. Lots of energy in the building tonight, and you see the numbers right there in front of you. 260 hitting percentage for the Tigers, and Coach Julie Jenkins has talked about how she always aims for 250, and UNW under 100, so the Tigers holding their opponent under 100 for the second time on the day. Annie Rose Leggett with the double-double, 13 kills and 12 digs. Emma Funk contributing with 9 kills on just 14 attempts. And you see a nice moment there at center court as both teams with a moment of prayer, hoping for the best for Emily Ellis, who left the game injured, so we certainly hope for the best for her. But the Tigers bouncing back from their defeat last week in Thousand Oaks with 2 nice victories here to start the Trinity National Invitational, beating another ranked opponent in the Northwestern Eagles. Thank you so much to Reed and Elizabeth in the booth, and thank you, of course, to Josh, the man who makes all the magic happen at Tiger Network. For Jade Schoenberger, I'm Brian Jenselson, and we hope to see you here tomorrow at 1 p.m. when the Tigers face Northwestern once again for what will be a JV match between the two squads. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful Friday night.